So since the shutdown, you know, we're working hard here at MSR.
We're working hard for more moments like this. The sweet taste of victory.
Pro Stock Motorcycle. Good luck here this afternoon.
So there is a number of good bikes out there, but I plan on putting my name in the hat with all of those people. I have a fast motorcycle left.
Stay with us in this interview. We have so many interesting questions for NHRA Pro Stock Motorcycle racers, Matt and Angie Smith.
Cycle Drag Universe, what is up? I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy. I'm spending a little time in the garage, spending a little time on the motorcycle, of course. And you know what? I'm not the only one spending time in the garage. A lot of professional race teams now are in their shops getting ready for the race season whenever that may start. Remember, they were supposed to start at the Gator Nationals, the Pro Stock Bikes that is, and they unfortunately did not get that opportunity. Well, we caught up with three-time NHRA champion Matt Smith and his lovely wife Angie to see what they're up to. Here's one you gotta see.
So we were a little bit behind this year going into Gainesville because of parts. We at the end of the year last year in the semifinals we broke a crankshaft and.
Coming now to the semifinals. Matt Smith is as motivated as ever. He's back in championship contention. Matt Smith, wait a minute! Matt Smith's motorcycle shuts off. Are you for real? Gianna just takes Matt Smith out of championship contention. This is unbelievable. The number 13 qualifier beats the defending champ. Let this be evidence of two statements I want you to remember. Number one, you never know what will happen in drag racing. And number two, you never know what will happen on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel.
Come to find out that every motor that we had, the cranks were broke. They just hadn't broke all the way in two. So we had to work diligently over the winter to find a crank manufacturer that would make crankshafts for us in 3 months. And that's a very hard deal, and we found one that did it. And you know, we were supposed to get some the 1st of January, and we ended up not getting anything till the 1st of March. So we kind of had to cancel all of our testing, you know, to go to Gainesville, and we just focused on getting at least 5 motors done for me, Angie, and Scotty between the 3 bikes, and so we could go to Gainesville. Well, we all know what happened with that. We were prepared to race good, had good power, but we just were a little short on some motors if we had problems. And with this epidemic that's going on right now, we get the chance to catch up, and that's what we're doing. We're taking advantage of everything to get caught up because today the schedule just come out on NHRA, and June 1st we're going to be slammed with going racing for the rest of the year. There's going to be no countdown this year. Every race matters, so you know we're going to have to focus on being good every time on Sunday. We can't give a race away right now and hopes to reset points after Indy and have a good 6 races. So now every race counts. So we got to come out strong swinging, and Gainesville is going to be our first race. I think June 5th is what I'm understanding.
That's exactly what I have.
Matt and Angie.
Yes. Just
Got one quick question. Did you bring your rabbit's foot today?
I got my rabbit's foot. It just hopefully Gianna has hers. You know, what more could a Rookie of the Year candidate, if she knocked him out first round, you know, do for us? So we'll see what happens.
There were certainly a lot of great runs for Team Denso. How does Matt, the 3-time champion, feel about there not being a countdown in this shortened season that's coming up?
I kind of like the countdown because you know you can have a bad race, or you know you can do some testing during the year and prepare to be ready for the countdown. But now it's just like it was back in the original days. So you know, I won the championship in 07, first year of the countdown, on the countdown points, and I'd have won it on the regular season points. They did that year just because it was the very first one. So I feel pretty confident this year. I think we have a bike, me and Angie have a bike that can win the championship, and even Scotty. I mean, we have 3 identical prepared motorcycles, and I think we can run strong at all. I think it's 14 races that we have this year, so we got 2 cut out, but we'll go strong and we'll make the best of it.
778 for Steve. His bike on the starting line, 104 to 60-foot fly. Yeah, that's a good 60-foot time.
And what was the reaction for this hardworking husband and wife team when Gainesville was suddenly canceled?
Yeah, so when they called the race, we tried to test at Gainesville. They wouldn't allow that, so we called Darlington and got Darlington. They were testing on Friday and Saturday, so a number of us, Pro Stock Motorcycles, went there. Some of us tested on Friday, some of us tested on Saturday, but we got all our testing in on Friday there. We left Gainesville Thursday night, and we tested all day Friday. So I didn't test my bike. I dedicated my time to Angie, Scotty, and Chip on our other bike.
Speaking of Chip Ellis, let's check in.
We'll wait and see what happens with this coronavirus thing, and just pray that everyone's doing okay, and you know, that we can all get through this and get back to racing, and most importantly, get back to normal life. But in any event, you may see me back out there again sooner than you think. We'll see what happens.
So we got all of them running good, and I'm pretty excited. I think my bike will be fine. Haven't really changed much on it since the last race of the year, but I did test in January on mine and Angie's bike, and we ran fine then.
The team hoping for many more win lights this year after what has been a busy offseason.
So another thing we did over the winter, we got a new trailer. Mark Stockseth bought us a new trailer for the year. It's a brand new competition 53-foot trailer. We've worked really hard. We didn't get it till 3 weeks before Gainesville, and have worked really hard swapping things over from the other trailer to this one. And with Denzo on board this year again, you know, we're really excited. I mean, the wrap looks awesome. Everybody, when you come out to the races, you know, stop by our pits. We got brand new trailer, brand new wrap, brand new awning. And the last thing that we did over the winter is we've been working really hard on getting our engine dyno. We acquired an engine dyno. We've always had a chassis dyno, but we acquired an engine dyno, and we've been building a room for that. So this downtime actually helps us a little bit to get that up and going. And so we'll be full force when we hit Gainesville the first week of June. So look out, MSR's coming for you.
And they definitely, you know, Steve is taking some time off. Their record, according to was 705, 191 miles an hour.
I mean, our program's good. Our program is strong. Everybody knows that we are a top 2 or 3 bike out there, with hands down. I mean, we were #1 qualifier more times than anybody last year. We didn't lose power. We only gained a little bit more this winter with some stuff we did and found some power. So we're going to be strong when we come out. The one thing that I can say that we're preparing for, we are working hard to get the engine dyno room done. And I think that's going to benefit us more than anything, because there's a lot of little stuff that we need to try. And when we get that up and going, I think we'll be stronger when we come out even more once we get the engine dyno going.
It's a season where Matt hopes to collect his 4th championship trophy. His wife, Angie, is ready for the long haul.
It's going to be interesting. You're not going to have those, well, I screwed up races, and I'll fix it next race, because every point's going to count now. And so I'm going to look at it this way, that every race is a countdown race. So we're going to have 14 countdown races instead of 6. So there's not going to be any gimmies. It's going to be all out all the time, which we try to race that way anyway, but there are times where we'll pick a pass out here and there and try to test something and learn something. But you know, I don't think we're going to do a lot of that. We'll have to schedule that in our test sessions on Mondays after the races and things like that. You know what? You know, I'm just very fortunate and glad that we get to race. You know, with this going on with our country and our government and actually the whole world, you know, we have been in limbo for weeks, and we didn't really know what was going on. And with other sanctionings not starting until late July and September, you know, there was suspicion that you know, we might not have a race season at all. And I said, I know NHRA and I know NHRA fans, I know 100% that we will race. I'm not sure how much, but we will race because, you know, our fans are dedicated and the NHRA, the sanctioning body, is dedicated to getting us out there. So I'm really excited to get out there. I've been eager for 2 months. Actually, I've been eager since January. And I'm just ready to go and see how our team matches up to everybody. We had a great test session, and I'm just ready to go. And it's just like, hurry up and wait. So 8 weeks is going to be 8 long weeks.
Angie is also a healthcare professional, and she has some thoughts, tips, and advice for how we can get through this coronavirus outbreak.
Well, I think we need to take extra precautions, you know, and I think that we need to honor and do what the government is telling us to do so we can get past this pandemic sooner than later. I feel like we just need to listen to what they're saying. We need to stay at home. We need to try to minimize the people we're around so we can get back to racing. Yes, it's a virus and it's highly contagious and things like that. There are a lot of things in this world that are highly contagious as far as viruses. I just think you have to be careful, and I think it really focuses on the people that are already have been sick and that have underlying health issues. I think if you're a healthy person, you know, your chances of getting it are more minimal than other people. But I just think, just the whole general rule, I think we need to wash our hands more often. I think we need to do the appropriate things to be clean people, like we all should do anyway. Just practice personal hygiene, and I think this epidemic will go away soon, and we can go racing.
Both these riders, former champions in a category, and both of them certainly capable of taking the top spot. Savoie on the right side, Smith on the left. The target, Steve Johnson. And as advertised, how about Matt Smith goes 682?
Will we see more of this season?
We're going to do our best. I will say that. I will say it's not going to be from lack of effort. We have worked really hard on our engine program. Over the winter, we have really changed a few things that could really help us in the horsepower department. We did go and test in January, and our numbers were really good. And, you know, I'm really excited. My goal is to improve. I finished 8th last year. I want to definitely improve that spot. We have a lot of competitive and great bikes out there. So everybody's going to be on their A game, as I say. Matt's always going to be a contender for the championship. You'll always have Jerry, the Harley boys, and a few others that is going to contend for the championship, and Karen and Angel. So there is a number of good bikes out there. But I plan on putting my name in the hat with all of those people. I have a fast motorcycle. Last year, we really struggled in the 60-foot department. We just could not figure out what my bike wanted in 60-foot after we added the 15 pounds. And we finally found what the problem was and what the issue was going on with it. When we went and tested in January, we fixed it. When we also went and tested at Darlington after the Gainesville race got postponed, it did show that my bike was fixed, and we 60-footed with Scotty and Chip and, you know, the other people that were there. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so excited, and I'm just ready to go right now. We've got to wait 8 weeks, but it'll be 8 weeks that we can get some work done here at the shop. We will have a little bit of downtime. I guess we need to take like our little mini vacations and do like our little hobby stuff right now, because when race season starts, there's going to be no taking off.
When we do get going, it'll be a compressed, action-packed, non-stop season. One that Matt Smith hopes ends with him hoisting his 4th championship trophy.
Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody who helps us. Lucas Oil, Strut Master, Greg Butcher Trucking. Of course, Denzo, Stock Seth. Appreciate everybody that's helped us. And Elite, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube and liking CycleDrag.com on Facebook. Let's do some riding. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles, we are in Cycle Drag. Hold on.
And thanks a lot to Matt and Angie Smith for the great interview and all the insight. We wish them the best this season. In the comments, let us know your thoughts. Who will win the 2020 NHRA Pro Stock Motorcycle Championship? Will it be this man? Once again, let us know what you think. You know that we'll cover all the action blow by blow right here on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend is here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm cycle dragging. That's what I'm doing. Cycle dragging forever and ever and ever.
You are the man. Sweep the leg, right?
Sweep the leg, no mercy, and cycle dragging.
Thanks so much, everybody, for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube, hitting the bell for notifications, commenting, sharing, and thank you for liking CycleDrag.com on Facebook. If there's fast motorcycles, especially pro stock motorcycles involved, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.